What if I told you that as a hospital-employed nurse practitioner, you could shelter $47,000 from federal income tax this year? Not through some complicated loophole, just by using 2 retirement plans your hospital probably already offers. Most NPs pick one plan and ignore the other. That's leaving serious money on the table. Let me show you how stacking your 403B and 457B works. First, the basics. Your 403B is the non-profit equivalent of a 401k. For 2026, you can contribute up to $23,500. Your 457B is a separate deferred compensation plan with its own $23,500 limit. Here's the key. These limits don't overlap. The IRS treats them as completely separate buckets. Max both, and you've deferred $47,000 before we even talk about catch-up contributions. Now, which plan should you fund first? Start with your 403B, but only up to your employer match. If your hospital matches 50% of contributions up to 6% of salary, you need to hit that 6% to get the free money. On a $185,000 salary, that's about $5,500 your employer hands you. Never leave matching dollars behind. After capturing the match, here's where the 457B gets interesting. Unlike your 403B, the 457B has no 10% early withdrawal penalty. Leave your hospital job at age 45. You can access that 457B money without the penalty that would hit your 403B. You'll still owe income tax, but you keep that extra 10%. This matters if you might switch to locum work, start your own practice, or retire early. Let's run real numbers. Sarah is a 42-year-old FNP earning $178,000. She's been putting 10% into her 403B, about $17,800. She just learned her hospital offers a 457B. By maxing both plans, she now defers $47,000 instead of $17,800. At the 24% federal bracket, that's roughly $7,000 less in federal income tax this year alone. One warning: check the investment options in both plans before deciding where to put extra dollars beyond the match. Some 457B plans are loaded with high-fee annuity products. A 1.5% expense ratio might not sound like much, but it can cost you hundreds of thousands over your career. Look for low-cost index funds with expense ratios under 0.1%. If your 457B has terrible options, prioritize the 403B instead. What about catch-up contributions? If you're 50 or older, you can add $7,500 extra to each plan in 2026. That's $62,000 in personal deferrals. The 457B also has a special final 3 years catch-up that can double your limit if you undercontributed in prior years. The rules get complicated here. That's when you want to talk to a tax professional. The bottom line: if your hospital offers both a 403B and a 457B, you have an opportunity most workers don't. Capture your employer match first, compare the investment options, then work toward maxing both plans if your cash flow allows. The 457B's penalty-free access makes it especially valuable if you might leave hospital employment before 59 and a half. Want help figuring out exactly how much you could save by stacking your hospital retirement plans? Book a free consultation with our team of enrolled agents and tax attorneys at nursepractax.com/consult. We'll review your specific benefits and build a strategy that fits your situation. Links in the description. Book your free consultation at nursepractax.com/consult.